So in this part I will discuss some question answers from the previous two chapters that I explained, that is water resource and natural vegetation of India. Remember, in the examination you will get structured questions. Each question will be carrying 10 marks. So from each chapter you will get all these structured questions. So out of 9 structured question you have to attempt any 5 in your examination. So now I will discuss the question answers from natural vegetation chapter. So the first question here it is given: which forest regions of India are also known as rainforest? So the answer is tropical evergreen forest. Question number 2, write the names of the typical trees of the evergreen forest. So the answer is mahogany, ebony, rosewood, coconut, bamboo, etc. Question number 3, how is it that the main regions of the monsoon forest is the interior of the southern peninsula? Remember, monsoon forest is also known as the moist deciduous forest. So the answer is these regions lie in the rain shadow area of the Western Ghats. They get about 100 to 200 centimeter rainfall. Question number 4, what are littoral forest or tidal forest, and name the principal trees that grow in this forest? Answer is littoral forest or tidal forest are found in the delta regions and along the marshy coast. They are also called mangrove forest. The principal trees are sundari, neem, etc. Next question, give one important uses of each of the following type of trees. Here the trees names are mentioned: sundari, sandalwood, rosewood. So generally when you get this type of question, like they will mention the some name of the trees and the uses. In your textbook, when you learn the chapter, there is one table is given for all the important trees and their uses. So you have to learn, because this type of question is very important. So the answer is sundari trees are ideal for building boats. Number 2 was sandalwood. So sandalwood is a fragrant wood which is used for making furnitures, as well as the oil is added to the cosmetic soaps and the perfumes. Then the number 3 is the rosewood. Rosewood is a also a one type of important a tree which is whose timber is mainly useful for making expensive furnitures. Then the next question is, name any 3 trees found in the monsoon deciduous forest and state one use of each of these trees. So any 3 trees name here it is mentioned is sal, sandalwood and mulberry. Sal useful for making furniture as well as railway sleepers. Sandalwood, earlier we learned that it is used for extracting sandalwood oil, which is used in handicrafts as well as perfumes. Mulberry used for rearing silkworms. Next question, give 2 characteristics of tidal forest. So the tidal forests are found to thrive in saline conditions and they possesses breathing roots or new metaphors. Question number 6, what are Sundarbans? Now these forests are found on the Ganga Brahmaputra delta covering the coast of West Bengal and Bangladesh, are called Sundarbans because of the abundance of Sundari tree. Question number 7, describe the type of vegetation found in the Deccan Plateau and in the Third Desert respectively. So the type of vegetation which is found in the Deccan Plateau is deciduous trees, and in the third desert area generally we see xerophytic trees such as cactus, date palms, acacia. Okay. Question number 8, classify the following trees as softwood and hardwood trees. So here they have mentioned the name of some of the trees. These are fir, pine, teak, spruce, rosewood, sandalwood, then sheer, sal, sesame and silver fir. So the answer is softwood trees are fir, pine, spruce, silver fir, whereas hardwood trees are teak, rosewood, sandalwood, sesame and sal. So these are some of the question answers from the chapter that is natural vegetation of India. Now I will discuss some question answers from the water resource of India. So the first question is, why is canal irrigation more popular in northern India? So the answer is, the rivers are perennial as they are fed by the melting snows. Number 2, the surface of the land is almost flat and soft, hence it is easy to dig canals. Number 3, the demand for irrigation is very great in the northern part of India as a variety of crops are grown. Number 4, the types of cultivation is extensive. That is why in the northern part of India canal irrigation is more popular. Next, question number 2 is, name one state where tank irrigation is important. Give 3 disadvantages of tank irrigation. Tamil Nadu. So the answer is, Tamil Nadu is the state where tank irrigation is important. The disadvantages of tank irrigation: first, they occupy large areas of land which could be used for cultivation. Number 2, there is also a lot of evaporation as these tanks are usually shallow. Number 3, construction entails much expenditure. Question number 3, with the reference to the well irrigation, answer the following question. Generally, we will get this type of question also in the examination. I repeat the question again. With reference to well irrigation, answer the following question. Number 1, name 2 states in which well irrigation is widely used. Number 2, name 2 types of well used for irrigation in these states. Number 3, describe 2 methods of drawing water from the wells. And number 4 question is, give 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages of wells. So the answer of question number 1 is Uttar Pradesh, Punjab and Haryana. Number 2 is ordinary wells and tube wells. Number 3, the prevailing methods of well irrigation. If you see the chapter, there are several methods are given. The 3 main method is Persian wheel method, inclined plane method, and another one is lever method. So 3 prevailing methods of well irrigation are Persian wheel method, then inclined plane method and lever method. So in the Persian wheel method, you need to explain it. You can see the textbook and you can write down. Next, the disadvantages of well irrigation. So the wells can irrigate a very small area, about half an hectare of land. Number B, in times of drought they are run dry. Number 3, besides there is strain on animals. So once again I would like to tell you that question number 3, describe 2 methods of drawing water from the wells. If you see the water resource chapter, which I already explained in that video, I have explained the methods, 3 methods, that is Persian wheel, inclined plane and lever method. You can write any 2 method of this in detailed, okay, and you can see your book also. I don't think I have to explain it again. So these are some of the questions from water resource of India. This type of question generally will get in the examination.